All right, here we go. Let's go. Show me the love. Vegeta, let's do this.
I am Super Vegito.
Super Vegito, okay.
Come at me.
Is he by himself? Or is it manga? Oh, shit.
Kind of stuff. No mercy.
No mercy.
Justice is absolute.
Sword versus fist?
Counting on me.
Future Trunks?
You're my opponent, huh?
Rose? Rose!
Do better than that.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Very good.
All right, Ribrian! Yeah! The beautiful Ribrian! Let's go! Yeah, I don't even understand. I do fuck with Yajirobe! Yajirobe! No! Yes! No! Yaji! Fucking Robbie!
What a poor, unfortunate soul.
No fucking way! All right, they did Yes, they fucking showed Yajirobe. That's fucking crazy. Double. And this. Aniraza. This is. I was expecting this definitely. The cannon Janemba, basically. The cannon giant. The cannon giant Janemba. All right, here we go. What do we got?
Something about this feels complete.
Oh! Ah! Look how he loves!
Once I defeat you, I shall achieve the very pinnacle of strength.
Oh my God, Goku Black!
Now you
Goku
take
Black!
my blade.
There's too much happening now! No, there's too much happening!
Want to see
Too
if you can
much
keep up?
power!
Bet you can't. Rejoice and praise be. Together. We shall achieve the very pinnacle of radiance.
Oh my God, this should look crazy!
This is the end for you.
So he's a separate slot. Oh, he's a separate slot. This is crazy. He's a separate slot. So. Okay. All right. So there's a lot to talk about here. A lot to digest. A lot to say here, all in one small video. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, since the video's already up, I could go ahead and rewind it. I'm just waiting for it to go ahead and finish playing so I could go ahead and rewind it. Now, in this particular video, we just got confirmation of characters that obviously are going to really be there but not really be played, like characters like Yajirobe. And you know why I'm excited? Because I actually used Yajirobe back in the other days. That's why. I used to use Yajirobe back in the old days. And based off of that, I was already feeling like, you know, like I already know that he was going to come. I'm just happy that he is actually here, that he is part of the base game, and I know, you know, extra side throw-ish kind of thing. Yeah, this shows Spopovich. I really don't give a fuck about Spopovich. I really am going to... Only thing I'm going to care about with Spopovich is making my what-if story of Gohan whipping his fucking ass for what he did to Videl. But that's for another topic. Now, we got a lot of stuff. So, let's go ahead and rewind and watch exactly what came down the pipeline of the audio, so that way we get that, and then of course the playback speed will drop it to a lower speed. So last video, in the last like reveal or whatever, we ended up getting like Gogeta Blue and Vegito Blue, and then now we're getting Super Vegito. And apparently Super Vegito has a lot of techniques that are sword related. So Super Vegito will play differently than, I guess, Blue Vegito, where Blue Vegito is going to be more like a strike artist, whatnot. Super Vegito is going to have more sword-based attacks. I'm assuming that that's what they're saying here. Do I actually think that that's everything that Vegito is going to have? I don't really think so, but from this particular example or this particular video, it's clearly showing that their concentration is that his combos / his movesets will have maybe a focus on doing like beam attacks, sword beams and things like that. You don't see too many swords, by the way, in this trailer, which is one of the things that I felt like it was a negative. We get also the first opening look at Rose. Obviously one of the most hated characters in Dragon Ball Super, alongside Ribrianne and Kakunza, because of course of the whole love and, you know, girl power kind of shit. And those are the best words to explain Ribrianne. So Rose was going to be included, Kakunza is going to be included. We already seen Kakunza's gameplay. To be honest, these are characters that possibly a lot of people won't touch here and there, but these are characters that I will more than likely use, you know, when I do my videos / you know, when I start hosting my tournaments. I'll be hosting like all only girls tournaments and things like that of the sort. So stay tuned, because there will be reasons for you to use these particular characters. Needless to say, Trunks, we already got an insane amount of gameplay from like the other folks out there, like Syriax and Dododoya and Dokuba, etc. So we were looking forward to. But this though, this really fucking hit, because I am the one who's going to be using Yajirobe on some funny shit. And like the whole Spopovich thing, I really don't give a fuck, because obviously, you know, Spopovich is Spopovich, and Spopovich, nobody really cares about Spopovich besides wanting to beat his ass, like I said beforehand. They included either one-offs or even worse, more like they're subject to be not that strong in the game, because directors and such already stated that this game is not going to be super balanced at all. So there will be shit like, you know, Chaozu not being able to really, you know, hurt, I don't know, Super Saiyan 2 Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Yajirobe against, I don't know, Omega Shenron, if they ever announce the GT side of things. That at that point, then you possibly have the situation where Omega Shenron is invulnerable to all my attacks, like he has armor and shit like that. So it's gonna be kind of funny to see these characters out there, and I know there's gonna be an insane amount of trolls out there that will be playing fucking Hercule, for example, and trying to beat your ass with Hercule. There will be a lot of people who are gonna be playing with the Cyberman and with the fucking Pui Pui, because Pui Pui is going to be announced. Putting it that way, so you're gonna go out of your way to, like, you know, troll and win battles and shit like that, because that's how you gain infamy in certain shit, I guess. Now, on the flip side, one of the coolest thing that I did mention in my weeks back video was that Anilaza was going to be in the game, of course, when I saw the Grade 8 Vegeta content. And right here is the literal proof, obviously, that he is in the base game. The coolest thing is that we are also getting throwbacks to the early days of Z, like with Yajirobe, and of course we're also getting, you know, characters that don't really mean shit, like Spopovich, for example. Anilaza was one of the mid bosses in the few episodes in the anime, so I knew that he would be on the cards. If anything, if Master Roshi's making it in from Super, Anilaza was gonna make it into this shit from Super. What I don't expect is going to be like, you know, the fucking flapping bird bitch from Universe 9 that got eliminated, the butterfly one that got eliminated with like 1 or 2 hits or some shit like that by 17. Now, this right here though is possibly the coolest shit in the fucking video. They remade Ultra Instinct here, and Ultra Instinct in game looks fucking crazy. I'm not even gonna lie, this shit looks fucking crazy, because I already know that his skill set is to go mastered Ultra Instinct, and it only can be activated, like I mentioned in the video a while back, that the only way that it will work is if UI Sign can go into Ultra Instinct. mastered Ultra Instinct. And I think that's going to be the case. This is going to be the case only when you have low health. But then they also talk to us about Goku Black, or show us, you know, or show us, like I just said, sorry about that, some of Goku Black's movesets. Of course, the iconic Death Needles that he launched at Goku Blue is in the game. Of course, Ultra Instinct Sign has his own things that is going to be very reminiscent of the Tournament of Power when he first was introduced into the mix of things. So this is more so episode 110, 112 Ultra Instinct Goku, with a few of the other stuff that'll come, obviously, with the ultimate being him probably jumping around the jumping Kamehameha wave or the sliding Kamehameha wave, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it needs to be said here. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is, needless to say, coming out to be the picture perfect Dragon Ball 3D battling game that we've always wanted. With all the extra stuff and all the juicy content that they're giving us, that's one thing. But with the main roster being so big and the love that each one of these characters have been shown, they're just not a single way that I feel like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero on a pleasing fan level will not deliver. I'm sorry. For a fan, for a Dragon Ball fan, for an anime fan, for a Battle Arena gaming fan, this is going to deliver on so many levels that even if you're not a fan of Dragon Ball, you're going to fuck with this game. That's just my thought. That's just my input. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section about my breakdown to this video. I really, really enjoyed the releases that they were giving us. I really didn't dig the theme that they went for, the whole swords versus fists, because the majority of these characters were not using swords. Let's be fucking honest. Goku Black wasn't swinging around his scythe the entire time. He was fighting and shit like that and whatnot. And yes, he had his blade, and that's a Zamatsu kind of thing or whatever, but it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it did just like he alternated between actually fighting and swinging around, you know, the spirit blade sword that he had in his, you know, spirit blade thing that he did as his own self. So that just didn't really match up. Then Anilaza comes in and obliterates the entire area, and then we switch over to this. And then again, like I said, Goku Black versus UI Goku, it's more like fist versus fist and some change. In that sense, you understand what I'm saying? Like with swords in this final cut. So I can't really mention too much about that. Ultimately, I think that the game is in good hands. I think that all the information that has come out in the last, I don't know, past 2 weeks, including the developer interview that came out speaking on how the balance of the game was going to work and how things are going to be, really sheds an insane light on how the game concept itself has evolved from the very beginning to where it's at right now, and how much the developers really want us to love this particular entry into the Sparking Zero / Sparking series. So that's where I'll leave it at. If you guys enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the follow. Continuing coming through here on Techneex FGC, where we speak on the fighting game community, fighting games in general, and other stuff like you guys from Twitter, from the space, from everything else. Holla at me, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Techneex, I'm out.